I know this looks like Valheim, but it's not. Have you ever wished that Valheim had more and bigger dungeons? And maybe some more build pieces too, so you can make an epic Viking castle? How about lots of NPCs that give you quests to complete? Or maybe you'd like to be able to swim and build underwater? Or perhaps you enjoy exploring. In that case, these reworked and enhanced biomes will be something that you'll love. What I'm showing you is called Krumpac, and I'm going to be streaming gameplay of it soon. If you'd like to watch my stream or play the game for yourself, then the links are in the description. I'd also like to make it clear that I'm not being sponsored or paid in any way to make this video. I just think it's an awesome Valheim mod pack, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So this is where you'll spawn into the world, guys, and it's also where you're going to get your first quest from Odin, your father himself. So Shift E opens up the quest. You can see there's a number of different quests here, and using the quest system in this game is basically going to be how you figure out how you progress through. And it's a really nice thing to have in the game because it adds a lot of content to it. So you'll find yourself doing all kinds of quests for all different NPCs. I'm going to try not to give away too many spoilers in this as such, but at the same time, I do want to try and showcase some of the stuff the game can do because it is pretty awesome. Also, just a cool little thing here, you can actually come under here and get your rested buff right from the start, so we can sit on the floor here. Just a random little tip that if you are going to play yourselves, this could be quite helpful. Now, as we explore the world, I just want to mention a couple of things about this pack while it's showing you some of the nice terrain, because that is one of the nicest things actually about this Valheim mod pack. So obviously there are links in the description for this. You can get this pack at the moment on Patreon, but if you join the Discord, and I'll put a link to that as well, the Discord for this game, basically you can apply and try to get the game for free as well. They have spent thousands of dollars in developing this game, so obviously they're trying to recoup some of that money and, you know, fund some future development of the game as well, which is why it is on Patreon. It's a purchase game rather than something that's free. Now, I do want to say as well, just for full disclosure, that I did get access to this game for free. I haven't had to pay to get it. And I wanted to promote it today. I wanted to show it to you guys because I think if you like Valheim, there's a good chance you'd be really interested in playing this. But again, I'm not sponsored. I just wanted to kind of share it with you guys. Another important thing to mention is this is still a work in progress. So this is not like fully polished, finished version. This is just what they have released so far. And obviously it is still under development. There is a lot going on with it. In terms of the development of this game, the Valheim developers are aware of it. Hold on, I got myself stuck in here. Yeah, they're aware of it, and I think they're fine with it as far as I can tell. One of the Valheim developers, at least, is in the Discord as well of this game. Oh, there's a pig. Hey. So yeah, there's more animals in this game as well. Probably should mention that. There's a few different additions, of course, but yeah, that's one of them. So yeah, the Valheim developers seem to be fine with this game, if anyone was wondering that. Now, in terms of playing through the game, you've got the same bosses that you have in vanilla. There are some twists to them, and again, I'm going to let you guys figure some of that stuff out. But yeah, there's still the boss progression. What there is, though, is a huge amount of extra building. So you can see here, we've got a ton of new areas. Some things to note are like farming. So we can actually make up some different gardens here. And if we go through a few of these, so barley, you've got wheat, tomatoes, corn, onions, pumpkins. You're seeing some things that are in the vanilla game, of course, the normal game, but there's also a lot of extra things. Dandelion planters is a cool one, actually, and different mushroom planters and stuff even have a scarecrow. So there is a lot of new stuff in the game in terms of building, but also, as you see there, there's like a whole new thing with farming. Now, we'll come back to building in a second, but this brings me on to a new point. I've just stumbled across this. There is so much of this type of thing in the game. So many structures for you guys to explore. There are a ton of new dungeons as well. And some of the new dungeons are just incredibly epic. And I've showed a couple in this video, but I've saved probably the best one. I want you guys to experience that yourself, because the first time I went in there, I was honestly blown away. Now, also, sometimes in the game, things are not immediately obvious. Like, this looks like it's just closed off. But actually, I didn't mean to swing my pickaxe, but actually you can run inside it, and we find ourselves in one of this game's dungeons. So I gave you a brief look at one of the troll caves in the intro to this video, as well as one of the mines, but this is another thing. Now, these guys are they're gonna hurt you, right? They're gonna kill you. I'm using cheats so that I can just explore and show you guys things. But yeah, you're gonna have new mobs that you're gonna have to deal with here, and some of them can be quite tricky, but you can do a whole new type of mining and gathering resources in the game using these dungeons. And I mean, just look at this. How cool is this dungeon, right? So you're looking at a lot of extra exploration, combat, and resource gathering. So if you're into that sort of stuff, you're probably going to really enjoy this pack. The dungeons, for me, is one of the things I'm most excited about. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you guys them, and I think a lot of people will really enjoy playing through them. I'm hoping to do at least one on the stream that I do tomorrow, and it would be pretty fun to do that. Now, there are some little fun things in this pack as well, and I'm going to show you one right now by picking up a stone, and let's see if we get the stone equipped, and we go ahead and look at the fueling middle mouse button, we can throw a stone at enemies in this game. He's not even sure where that came from because I'm in ghost mode, which is kind of funny. So you can actually get your own back on the Greydorse, and I think that's something quite nice about that. Now you see here that we're in the plains, and yes, there are fueling down here. There is a tar pit with the big stone structures and all that sort of thing. So it's kind of like the plains, you know, but you might have noticed there is an eagle up here. So everything is kind of additional. It's added in extras to the vanilla base game. Now also, if we keep running around in a moment, there is something else to show you guys, which is the cactuses and the sandy area. All right, here we go. So we're in this sandy area here. As I said, lots of cactuses and stuff. We've got these big rock formations here, things to explore, different trees and things like that. Over here, we're seeing some different mushrooms. And of course, in the background there, look at that, the mountains biome. The mountains biome we know and love, but with all these extended peaks and extra things to explore and such. So yeah, it's going to be quite fun. Honestly, I think if you play this, you will have a lot of fun doing so. And once again, we come across yet another structure to explore. So there's going to be so much to figure out about this game, which is one nice thing. Some things obviously are more than others, like some are dungeons, others are just little structures. But every time, it kind of feels like playing Valheim for the first time again, to be honest. When I'm playing this game, I'm running through and I'm finding all these different things. It's really, really cool, and it's a whole new experience, and yet obviously somehow familiar. I mean, right now, this is a black forest, for example, and you can see as we're running through here, it's a lot different to the normal vanilla black forest, but it's pretty cool. And I think that if you enjoy any part of Valheim, I suppose, then there's something in this mod pack for you. I did briefly mention the Discord before, but again, that is linked down in the description. So if you have any questions about this game or concerns or anything like that, I recommend you go there. I'm no expert on this game at all. I'm looking forward to playing it without too much knowledge and just kind of figuring it out. But if you have any issues, then there's a whole team over there that will help you guys with any questions that you might have. I am about to enter this, which is a troll cave, and there will be a couple of spoilers behind here. So I'm just going to let you guys know that now if you don't want to see those spoilers. But if you do and you're still with me, let's head in. Okay, so now that we're inside, we come up here and we have this big gate that seems like we cannot get past it. So this is one of the spoilers I'm about to show you, but the reason I'm doing it is to show you some of the mechanics we have in this game, which is really, really cool. So right here, we have this lever, and if we pull that lever, it opens up this right here. And if we go in here, we can step on a pressure plate, and the pressure plate is going to open this gate. So this is like quite a cool thing, right? This is like actual mechanics and movement in Valheim, which is something a lot of us have wanted for a long time, and this mod pack adds that. Now that is going to shut behind us, but don't worry, there will be a way to get back out. So now we head on in here, and this is the actual troll cave, and there's things to explore in here. But instead of meeting a troll that's just trying to kill you, actually, we meet this troll who's going through some problems, and I won't go through exactly what that is, but if we interact with this troll, we get given a special quest. So yeah, it's kind of a nice, unique thing. And again, I won't spoil the quest or anything, but I just wanted to showcase these mechanics because I think they're pretty awesome. And I'm going to show you some other things that we can actually do with them ourselves now in the game. Okay, so without going through too many spoilers, I just want to give you a little hint at some of the things you can do in this pack. So this right here is a crane. Now, the cool thing is you can actually stand on it here, press E to open the elevator, and here we go, guys. So yeah, we have actual moving parts. Now, I know that a lot of people have talked about pulley systems and things like that in Valheim in the past. Well, we now have something pretty similar to that, guys, in this pack. So again, so I don't show too many spoilers here. If you want to see that sort of thing, you can join the stream, and hopefully we'll get into more of this stuff then. But yeah, we have moving parts, we have elevators. It looks really funny, doesn't it? And I think it's done really, really nicely the way it is done. It's not too fast. It feels like it fits in with the normal sort of Valheim game without being something too different, but different enough that it's significant and pretty cool. So I hope you like this little showcase, guys. Join me in the stream if you'd like to see some proper gameplay of this, and let me know in the comments things that you like about this pack.